Got to wait for this to stop. Hello again. Hello again. Well, I'm back out, finally. I've been really busy with work lately. The last couple of months I've been working more or less 6 days a week. I have been getting out with the camera though. I've been doing some street photography, so I'm going to pop those images up. No, I haven't neglected the camera. I have been getting out still. Been concentrating a lot on street photography, which I enjoy because it's not all about landscapes. There's so many things that you can photograph out there. So it's been great just to fill in that one day that I'm off work and not having time to travel to places. So I'm at a place called Whitecliff Park today. It's about 5:30 in the morning. I'm going to be travelling up the Sea to Sky Highway to a place called Duffy Lake. I have been there before, but the weather turned in on us, so it wasn't that great. And there's actually been an avalanche there the other day, and apparently it brought a lot of the mountain, a lot of the rockfall with it. I don't think it's approached on the highway, so we should be all right getting up to Duffy Lake. But I believe a lot of the parks up there could be closed. I have been busy. I actually managed to meet up with Adam Gibbs, who won Landscape Photographer of the Year 2019. So that was an absolute pleasure. I've followed Adam for some time now because he actually is based here in British Columbia. He's got a great YouTube channel. You can learn a lot from him, and a very genuine guy to meet. Check his channel out. So I'm just sitting here. There's seals floating about in the water here this morning. It's quiet. I've got the place to myself. I have photographed this area before. I had done a little quick video last time I was out with the camera. But I'm going to shoot with the 70-200 this morning. I'm going to go a bit tighter in on the island. The light's not fantastic, so it is what it is. It might change. I would like some light on the rock itself. But there's a nice group of rocks today because the tide hasn't quite gone out yet. Like I said earlier in my last vlog, it actually reveals a pathway out to the island, so you can go out there. And it's beautiful on a nice day. It's really nice. I think a 2-shot landscape panel should do the trick because there's not really much going on in the sky. So as long as I get the island and focus on these rocks in the foreground, it should work out a nice shot. And then we'll have a little wander about, see if this light changes, head back to the car, and I'm going to have a slow drive up to Duffy Lake. Not the sunrise that I was after, but got to be in it to win it, so we'll try again next time. So I'm going to head back to the car because I've got quite a long drive, and we'll stop off at places on the way up. I've headed north up the road, up the highway there, and I'm at a place called Shannon Falls. It's quite touristic because it's literally off the highway, 2-minute walk to the falls. I'm not going to go right up to the falls for a photograph. I might take some video closer up, but I'm actually going to take the shot with the 70-200 from a distance. I'm just using the landscape polarizer. That's just enough just to bring out some detail in the rocks. There is highlights still, even though the sunlight's not on, but there's still highlights on part of the rapids where the rapids are white, and highlights on the rock face itself. I don't want to take all the highlights out because it makes it too dark. So I'm going to leave some of that in there. I'm at F11. It's giving us 1/8 of a second, which is just enough to slow the water down. I don't want to slow it down too much, and we'll see if we can get a shot. I actually went to some waterfalls about 3 months ago, but when I got there it was covered in snow. They had a lot of snow up there. It's actually heading towards Hope, just on the highway there on the right hand side. But the only thing was, the weather was starting to warm up. So these icicles and the ice was breaking. I could actually hear it cracking, and then all of a sudden these rocks were coming down with the snow and the ice as it was melting. So it was too unsafe. It wasn't worth trying to get a photograph. I took a quick selfie before I left. So I'm going to get this shot here. It's not going to be anything amazing, but I thought I'd bring you. It is going to get busy. The car park's starting to fill up now because we get a lot of tourists, and especially because it's holiday weekend, I can imagine it's going to be packed today. Well, I stopped off at Pemberton on the way up for something to eat, and I've had a slow drive up. I've stopped off at a place called Joffrey Lakes now. Those of you who've seen my videos, you'll have seen us do a vlog here. It's actually as far as I'm going to be driving in the northerly direction today, because I found out when I was in Pemberton over the radio, from here up to Joffrey Lake, you're not actually allowed to stop on the road, so I won't be able to stop by the lakeside there, unfortunately. Because of the avalanches that I mentioned earlier, it's too dangerous for any traffic to stop on the road. The last time I was up there, the weather wasn't great, but you actually came to a section of the road where you could see where there'd been an avalanche and they'd cleared the road. So it's a bit too dangerous to go up there today. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to take any photographs here because it's not the best weather and it's not the best time of day. Plus, it's absolutely ram-packed with tourists with it being holiday weekend. So I'm going to head back to the car, and I'm not calling it a day. I'm actually going to head back towards Vancouver, and we'll do what we've done on the way, and we'll just stop off at locations if the weather permits.